G'day and thanks for watching. Well, this is another quick camera overview, more a look of it going around on a turntable, and some opinions, because I've got a face for radio, not video, so I don't sit there with my flash microphone and show you my pretty face. I'm not that ugly, but I'm not that good looking. Okay, Polaroid Spectra cameras. This is one of my Polaroid Spectras. This was basically brand new in box, old stock. This is the UK base model Spectra. It's only got very rudimentary controls. You can't even turn the flash off on this one. Doesn't matter. If you understand Polaroid film and Spectra film especially, it's got its limitations, but this will give you the funky look you want. It is autofocus. It has got a flash. The flash is on all the time. I think. Yeah, I think so. And they make reasonably good photos if you like that Polaroid look. I am a Fuji Instax fan because it looks more photographic, but in saying that, I've got a SLR 670 and an SX70 and a couple of other Spectras. There is a known problem with Spectra film to the point that Impossible Project have stopped making it now, 2020 or 2019, and that is in going from the Polaroid machining and film to the Impossible machining and film, and from 10 exposures to 8 exposures, the Impossible Project packs are different. They did a damn good job, but you will sometimes get film ejection jams. Now, you can tell when it's going to happen because the motor goes and starts slowing down. So if you're holding the camera firmly and just give it a couple of taps on the right hand side with your wrist, with the palm of your hand, the film will always eject. If you don't do that, the film will get stuck. You'll have to take another shot. It'll probably eject, and then you will have wasted a shot. And at $40 for a pack of 8, that's one expensive shot. So I can't see Spectra film going the way of FP100, that was the old peel apart at $100 a pack for really old film, but I can see it being of interest. I love the Spectra cameras. I had one in the 80s and 90s that I used when I was running a large industrial site in a company in a country mining town, and I documented everything with my Spectra. It was worked on the plant, it went underground with me, it went above ground, it went around gold plants, it went around trucks, and it was great. But I think their days as a productive camera are limited because people just don't like the jamming. I was pretty freaked out when I started buying some old Spectras and using them until I learnt the technique of hold the camera in your hand and give it a couple of taps with the palm of your right hand as it's trying to eject the film, and then it works. Anecdotally, the film jam seems to happen when it's cold. When it's warm, it seems to happen less to me. So in Australia, that doesn't matter. Most of the time it's warm, except for in winter, which it is now. So look, there it is. It's a lovely bit of kit. I love using it. I love using limited old-fashioned cameras and trying to make a good photo from them. You know, I'm doing this on a Olympus OMD EM1 Mark III, and I use a X100V Fuji, but my favourite cameras are my old, my C330S Pro Mamiya TLR, because it's just so hard to get a good image out of, and so slow, and that makes me into a better photographer. So back to this good bit of kit. I think it looks nice. I think they were great. And once you get over the film jam problem, and I will do a video one day on how to solve that film jam problem, you're actually on a good thing, and it can be a lot of fun. I think over the next few years the film will dry up and it'll become stupidly expensive, and you might as well buy an Instax or use something using SX70 or 600 Polaroid film, because that won't go to stupid prices. In the interim, have some fun and use these cameras and collect them, because they could become collectible. Although without film stock, it does limited their value. There's some peel apart film Polaroids and Mamias that I desperately want, but at $10 a shot, I don't want them that much. So, Spectra system, it's wider than here's one. It's wider than normal Polaroid, the square format. Still takes about 15 to 20 minutes to develop, and in my opinion it's still a bit dark and smudgy and lack of contrast and colour saturation, but that's also my style. I love contrast and I love colour saturation, and I love big boomy images. Whether or not it's the best technical solution, it's my signature. Do I still use these? Oh God, yes. I've got a couple of Spectra Pros and a Minolta Spectra Pro, which was Minolta's badged version of the Polaroid. Even the basic one is really good, understands its limitations, and you've got a good camera. So, thanks for looking. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will be publishing more and more of my simple reviews, and when I get this house cleaned up and room to put a proper studio, I'll up my production values. At the moment, this is as good as I can do, because I'm A, limited, and B, lazy. Thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.